before we get to your new projects, which we're all very excited about, the world knows you as Cheech, but your real name, and I bet a lot of our viewers do not know this, your real name is Richard. So out of curiosity, does anyone ever call you Richard or Rich? How'd Cheech come about?
The Cheech name came along because when I was a little baby and brought home from the hospital and put in the crib, my uncle, Bono, looked into the crib and in Spanish he said, "Ay, parece un chicharrón." Looks like a little chicharrón. I don't know if you know what chicharrones are, you know, like deep fried pig skins. So when Tommy and I, Chong, were trying to think of a name to call us, he said, "Well, do you have a nickname?" And so he said, "Well, in my family, I'm known as Cheech." And he goes, "Cheech. Cheech and Chong, Cheech and Chong." And it was never Chong and Cheech. It was always Cheech and Chong because that sounded better.
It does sound better.
The rhythm of it. So we were always Cheech and Chong.
Speaking of Chong well, Cheech, how is Tommy Chong doing? And we would love to know if you can let us know, what is the crazy experience you guys have ever had together?
We were always busted at the border, usually going into Canada. Whoa. For some reason, because we've been on the road forever. We had different bags with us, and they would find weed on us.
Of course, right.
And it happened more than a bunch of times. And they would look at it and they, all right, get out of here, Cheech and Chong. Enjoy a joint.
It's so Canadian. All right, this year marks the 50th anniversary of Cheech and Chong. Did you ever expect, for real, like in your heart, to be where you are now? And what was your vision back then of where you'd be 50 years ago? Because, I mean, coolest guy in the world, right?
We had split up for 20 years, got back together, and another 10 years of on stage and TV and everything, success. Even after he went to jail too, you know. And so we have all these things against us, but here we are still, you know, in the public eye and beloved.
Yes,
that's the best part of it.
Yep,
We're beloved wherever we go. So that's, wow, cool.
Everybody,
even though he's a criminal.
Everyone loves you guys. Speaking of partners, you and Don Johnson played investigative partners in Nash Bridges back in the early 90s, 2000s. What was it like coming back for a movie reboot, and how have you guys changed from then till now?
Nickel right on Kearney. Are you gonna let some app tell us how to do a car chase?
A little slower, but not much. But we haven't lost our timing that we had together. You know, it was the same thing with Chong. We were just meant to be together. And with Tommy and Don, easily, because I knew Don Johnson for, I don't know, maybe 10 years before Miami Vice. We were young actors, bachelor actors in Hollywood together. So those kind of guys find themselves at the same bar at 2 o'clock in the morning all the time.
So we got to talk about your Netflix animation, Maya and the Three, where you play Hira and Can, the gods of wind and storm. So you play two gods.
Yeah.
You say that you like playing the sidekick. So what was it like playing a god, let alone two?
Well, one of them has to be the sidekick. I think it was Can. Hira was the alpha, and then Can was the sidekick, I think, you know, because he had all the best lines.
I
don't know what
he said he's Khan, the god of wind.
Or all the best wind sounds, you know. He was the sidekick. I do like playing sidekicks. I think it's the greatest role. They didn't have to kiss the girl or anything when I was a kid, and so I always liked those guys.
And we all need it. We all need it now more than ever, the levity. That's why we love you. That's why you're so beloved. We got to run. Thanks so much, Cheech. And DBL Nation, you can stream Maya and the Three on Netflix now, and Nash Bridges will premiere November 27th on USA Network. We can't wait. Thank you, Cheech. We'll be right back.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye now.
Bye.